Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, people. Hello and welcome to MHF, people. Sad news for Manchester City, and it's sad news for the Premier League as well. Rodri, it is not confirmed, but it is most likely he got an ACL. The news are coming from Marca in Spain. That is not good news for Manchester City. That is not good news for the Premier League. We always want the league to have the best players playing. We always want Salah, Odegaard, everyone fit and playing. So that is sad news. We'll talk about the game yesterday from the weekend recap. Of course, we'll talk about what do we think happened in the game. We'll speak about Action Jackson, all Action Jackson scoring goals. Of course, Cole Palmer. Chelsea are actually good. And Husam, can he finally admit that? Manchester United as well. A lot of people are celebrating a draw. Liverpool are in a title race. You like it, you don't like it. You say gaslight, not gaslight, but Liverpool are up there, are out there, are winning games convincingly. They have the best defense in the league. They're going to rock this league by defense, with Husam's logic. Of course, we'll talk about that as well. If you have the best defense in the league, while being on the front foot, that proves something, and we'll talk about that as well. Spurs, well, Spurs are Spurs. I don't think they're relevant. It doesn't matter. But big up everybody that is here. Listen, people, over 100 people. Hit that like button. And for everybody that wants to banter, enter, I'm here for it. I have to take it. We are shit. And I have to take it. I'm not going to be shameless. We lost to a weak Milan team. So my team shat the bed. And I have to be cooked. And it is what it is. But we're here to talk about the Premier League, of course. But I'm going to be every and each single team of yours. If you come to the San Siro, we couldn't beat Milan because it's a derby. But anyway. Listen, hit that like button, people. Let me know what you think in the chat. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. A couple of super chats. Rodri out for the season, ACL. He says, stay humble, Manchester City. Did you see Haaland telling Arteta to stay humble? Bro, he lost his head. And I actually want to get your opinion on something I discussed earlier with the Rational League people as well. With the Rational League people. Hit that like button, people. Subscribe to the MHF if you are yet to do so, as Husam says. Castor is saying, watch. Zubamendi goes to City in January. FSG are clowns. If that happens, I think Husam will lose his head. If Zubamendi goes to Manchester City in January, we'll see how it goes. But Manchester City will need to sign players in January. Of course, let me ask Husam something straightforward. Haaland hits the ball to the back of the head of Gabriel after the goal. When the game is stopped. What is your interpretation for this? It is funny. What is your interpretation for this? If that was your team and you got a record, what would you, honest, what would your interpretation be?
Interpretation of?
That Erling Haaland getting the ball, smashing it to Gabriel's head. I know it looks funny and everything, but come on.
Manchester City's monopoly over the English Premier League has gaslighted them. It's funny, Erling Haaland telling people to be humble. How about he becomes humble? Because the reason why he plays for Manchester City now is because they won the jackpot 15 years ago. If the Sheikh bought Newcastle 15 years ago or Everton, he would have been playing for them. Pep would have been their manager as well. So let's not act like Manchester City is that special club that you need to be humble against. You won the jackpot. You have the best players, the best manager, and you literally won the jackpot. My problem with this Manchester City stuff, and I've been calling out from last season, and people in the chat can vouch because they've been hearing me for the last year, ever since we started MHF, and on my channel, your channel. My problem is referees are always afraid to make decisions against Manchester City. Forget their inconsistencies, forget the fact that they're crap for everyone. The truth is, Bernardo Silva could have been sent off. Erling Haaland could have had 2 yellow cards. We could go on and on and on and on. Every single time there was a City decision, the guy fell on the floor, and 4 or 5 cities ran at them. And I don't like the energy coming from Manchester City. This whole us against the world crap, it's cringe and no one believes it. No one believes that it's Manchester City against the world. Literally, no one believes it. Manchester City are in this position because of Manchester City. That's it. So for me, listen, Haaland could have been sent off. Bernardo Silva could have been sent off. And the energy wasn't kept consistent. Oh my God. Trossard's red card was a correct red card because he kicked the ball away. طيب, okay, حبيبي. Throwing the ball at Gabriel's head? No yellow. Doku kicking the ball away? No yellow. Walker, Bernardo Silva, every single City player complaining after every decision? No yellow. Okay, bro. Okay. But the Trossard one is the one that was correctly given. Bro, I'm so bored of these. Just, you know what it is? It's Arsenal hate and it's City loving. That's just the truth. And it's usually perpetuated by these cringy ass Chelsea fans. Oh my God. Come on, Manchester City. Come on, Manchester City. That's who's doing all this. You know, it's like everyone hates Man City and then there's Chelsea fans on their knees for City the whole year. So yes,
Chelsea fans are on their knees.
My thoughts are City should have had a player sent off as well through dissent or through all the letter of the law rules.
Big up everybody that is here. Hit that like button, people. Talking about the game yesterday. I had this crazy thought yesterday after the game that do we believe Arsenal would have done the same?
Milan, but then you lost. Go ahead.
Do we believe? I'm just gonna ignore that. Do you believe Arsenal would have played exactly the same if they didn't go a man down? Honest. I want Arsenal fans in the chat to tell me. Do you guys believe you would have played exactly the same if you didn't get a record?
Yeah, but how can you play exactly the same when you have one less man? Saka would have been an outlet at least for Arsenal. They didn't have any outlets in the second half. There was no outlet. It was Martinelli, hoofball, yalla run, habibi. It was a defensive masterclass in the second half. People love to change their energy whenever it's Arsenal, and it's so annoying because they just never want to give Arsenal the respect that they deserve or their just dues. It's like, oh my God, Arteta parked the bus. Say wallahi he parked the bus. Say wallahi he parked the bus. He parked the bus against 11 Man City at the Etihad while being 2-1 up. Oh, wow. He should have played open and expansive and lost 7-2 just so everyone claps for how brilliant Arsenal are. Listen, man, at the end of the day, it's 100% normal that he played defensive. And if they were 11v11, Arsenal would have won the game. There's no doubt about in my mind whatsoever that they would have won the game. 100%.
Really?
Do you actually doubt that Arsenal would have won the game?
Yeah. I doubt
yeah, what?
I doubt it, to be honest. Because I don't believe Arsenal would have played exactly the same. I don't believe that Arsenal would have played that much defensive if they are 11 men up. 11 men against 11 men. And I believe that Arsenal's defense this season is not like I don't view it as strong as I think people view it this season. They are as of now though, and I'm gonna tell you the difference, right? And this is not an agenda against us. I still believe that Gabriel and Saliba are great, but I believe this season Arsenal have allowed oppositions chances, right? Arsenal have allowed oppositions chances. Arsenal, for some reason, don't open up against teams. Not much. Of course, because when they opened up against Villa, they allowed chances. Mistakes or not mistakes, they did. When Arsenal were, my evidence is simply this, people. For the people that don't like what I'm about to say. When you had 60% position at Villa Park, you allowed chances to Villa. What is wrong?
I'm sorry, this guy just comes back a day after, asks the same exact question with the same exact super chat.
I am located at my chair in my studio at home in Houston, Texas. Are you gonna come on like what? Like just try to look for me? I am located at my chair here. Is my chair, my studio in my house in Houston, Texas. This is where I'm located. My point about Arsenal, and go back to the Arsenal, I believe I think that Liverpool this season showed more resilient than Arsenal when they opened up.
Oh my God, here we go. Red line and Teranga, here come the gaslighting. Go ahead, yalla, gaslight, habibi. Go ahead. Gaslight.
Every
yalla.
time I'm gonna talk, you're gonna
Liverpool are gonna win the league. Now they have a bigger
your
chance
logic.
because Rodri is injured. Yeah, go ahead.
Why do people not understand what I'm talking about here?
Go ahead. Gaslight. Yes, Aaron. Tell him. Spam the gas emojis in the chat right now. Spam gas, petroleum, whatever you call it. Spam any emojis that has to do with gaslighting. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
Manchester City and Liverpool are ahead of Arsenal. Arsenal allowed double the XG that Manchester City and Arsenal allowed. The difference is, and I'm going to tell you the difference, football-wise, the difference is why Man City conceded 5 goals, right? Because the chances against Manchester City, as I see it, they are clear-cut chances. The chances against Liverpool aren't, right? Aren't. That's how I see the game. In my opinion, I'm still going to say this again and again and again for the people that don't want to believe.
Win the league.
No, Chelsea have 0 chance of winning the Premier League.
They have the best partnership, Palmer and Jackson.
They have. No, come on now. You guys don't see the Arsenal when they open. I'm actually waiting for the next 2 games to see if Arsenal open up against decent oppositions. Are they going to concede chances or not? Come on now. People really don't see. Listen, I analyze the game as I see it. Why? So why do you think? Okay, here is my proof. Why Mo is gaslighting Liverpool, right? But you aren't gaslighting Arsenal.
Okay,
why is Mo gaslighting Liverpool, but Husam isn't gaslighting Arsenal?
I'll tell you right now.
Cringe, so cringe.
I'll tell you right now. I'll give you the answer, Mr. Gaslight.
I can get a lot of lighters.
Extra power. There you are. See? Extra power. Ya akhi, Mo, do you think City are out of the title race?
No.
Okay, agreed. No problem. Rodri is out for 6 months and City aren't out of the title race. If I tell you, God forbid, Gravenberch out for 6 months, then?
I don't think you're going to be out of the title race as much as you think.
You're such a liar. You're smirking because you are a liar.
I smirk.
You are a liar and a gaslighter. You're the biggest gaslighter.
No.
I didn't even say Salah, Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk. I said Gravenberch.
But I think if Rodri
after Gravenberch, it's Tyler Morton and Wataru Endo.
No, it's Endo, McAllister, Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai. Who else? Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo can play. Cody Gakpo can play in the No, not a DM. McAllister can play a DM. You literally were in the title race last season with Wataru Endo and McAllister. You were in a title race, and if it wasn't for Darwin Núñez, not Endo, not McAllister, not Konate, not Trent, not what's his name? The right back. Your right back. What's his name? The other guy. Conor Bradley. It was Darwin Núñez who cost Liverpool the league, not Wataru Endo. So why do you want me to sit here and assume that yes, because Gravenberch is out, Liverpool I believe, this is my belief, guys. Liverpool are in the title race until they aren't. and I'm keeping the same energy.
Yeah, bro,
Even
that's
if,
what I said as well.
hold on, let me
Why
finish the sentence so people understand where I'm coming
we're gonna
from.
fall off in March?
Because it is context here, right? Here's my point. I have different energy. So sorry, I have different opinions for different teams, but same energy, right? Liverpool are in a tighter race. Liverpool, Arsenal, or City are in a tighter race until they aren't. Chelsea, Spurs, Man United, Newcastle are not in the title race, even if they are in one until comes the end of the season. Here's the difference again. And if people aren't understanding this, there is a lot to unpack in this statement. Even if Chelsea come game week 10 or 15 and they are 3-4 points behind Man City or Arsenal, Liverpool, whoever is leading the league, they aren't in a title race. Come game week 32, 33, and Chelsea are there, I will say Chelsea have a chance. Like I said, Liverpool are in a title race until they aren't. Chelsea aren't in a title race until they are in one. No. For the people that don't understand the statement, Husam is a very smart guy and he knows exactly. Can you explain to the people what I said?
Yes, he's basically saying if it's January time and Chelsea are 3 points behind Man City, still they're not in a title race. But if it's January time and Liverpool are 3 points behind Man City, they are in a title race. Ooh.
That's the difference.
Yes.
By the way,
That's
it's a
massive.
very big difference. It's a massive difference. Massive
Maybe-
difference.
I've said this 100 times. For Liverpool to win the league, we need 15,000 caveats. If they all happen, then we win.
The first caveat happened. Rodri got injured. First caveat.
That's not one of my caveats.
You literally, your words are if Rodri gets injured, if KDB is injured, Foden is not even starting for Manchester City, Rodri is injured, and you have your team fit. Your logic, Habibi, not my logic.
Okay, you know how I know
Liverpool
you're a
fans-
liar? MHF audience, who did Husam say there's one injury to Man City that will ruin their season? Who did I say?
Rodri.
طب والله you're a liar.
Know what?
I didn't say Rodri.
Maybe I don't. Maybe who?
Because they played the first 3 games, won the games without Rodri. Ask the chat
Who?
right now. Who did I say the one injury?
Haaland. You mean Haaland?
Yes, because they have no backup striker.
Wallahi, you said the most important player at Man City is Rodri. You said Rodri.
Habibi,
Watch the chat.
The most
Watch the
important and best player in the whole league is Rodri. But
طيب.
Manchester City have Rodri replacements. Kovacic, Gundogan, the players that played in the
Have you
first
watched
game.
Gundogan?
Manchester City have no Haaland replacement.
Can I ask you? Okay, let me flip the question. Let's be objective here. The chat. Let me be objective.
See, you look at
Do
the
you-
chat. They all remember who I said. Haaland.
Yeah,
Haaland,
a lot of
Haaland.
people. Even Ali said Rodri. A lot of people said you said Rodri. But okay, I'm gonna
No, but
believe
Ali
you
is a
because
liar.
hold
He
on,
just
hold
lives
on.
the moment.
Guys, move on from this. Okay, I'm gonna believe Husam that he said Haaland. I believe. I'm
Yeah,
not
والله
gonna
I said
call you a
Haaland.
liar.
Wallahi,
خلاص.
I said Haaland.
When he said Haaland, خلاص, we believe him. People. Husam is an honest guy.
Yeah, because they don't have Alvarez anymore.
Okay, but hold on now. I'm gonna ask the question for the people in the chat, and I want an argument. But before, we almost got 400 people, and we are not even on 100 likes.
You fraud.
Guys, MHF, listen, I freaking did the show 2 hours. Husam he did a show. He has another show. Yani haram, we're sitting here, like the damn video, support us. We're trying to get the algorithms working for MHF. We are trying to get the algorithms working. So hit that like button. I need, within the next 10 minutes, 200 likes on my screen. 200 now. In the next
And
5 minutes.
6.9k subscribers because we're 5 subs away as well. So subscribe if you haven't yet done so.
Come on.
Look at this.
Let me
Guys,
ask
I
the
want
question.
to be mod. Big up Suraida, big up Aaron and Abdi Has who say this. I want to be mod. Do your job, yah. Anyway, go ahead, Mo.
All right. Let me, guys, ask you the question that is logically speaking.
Yes.
I'm being completely honest here. Based on the history of Manchester City and Pep Guardiola, do we trust, and this 2 segment questions, and Husam will answer him this question. Do we trust Pep Guardiola to find a solution for a non-striker situation for Manchester City? Or is it more likely for him to find a solution for no Rodri? Which one, based on the history, is more likely? Answer the question.
You are so disingenuous. You're so disingenuous.
See, Husam, answer the question. and the chat, not only you, Husam, because we talk to the people. Image Chef, we're being rejected. I want to talk to the chat. Guys, I'm going to put context
يا
into
أخي
the
Mo
question.
doesn't get it. The problem is Mo.
I'm gonna.
يا
Okay,
حبيبي
let me
okay, the
repeat.
chat will
Let me
answer. Let me
repeat.
speak. The problem with
repeat.
your argument is the following. Rodri in the City team has replacements. Whether you think they're good enough or they can make a difference or their crap is besides the point. If Haaland is out, they physically have no striker, meaning they're going to have to play Foden as striker, or Grealish as striker, or Kevin De Bruyne as striker, or Doku, or Savio, or whoever. They will have to improvise. The thing for the DM spot is there is no improvisation because Kovacic plays there, Gundogan played there. Remember when Bernardo Silva
None
played
of
there?
them is Rodri. But
يا
City
حبيبي
won the league.
إيه علينا يا حبيبي I
Husam.
understand.
طب خلاص, finish your talk and then finish your talk. Land.
إيه. Whether you think they're good enough or their Rodri quality is beside the point. The point is they're a player that can play in said position. That's the thing. يا أخي, no one is like Salah. No one. But I have Chiesa, I have Diaz, meaning I have a replacement. Gravenberg replacement is fucking Endo. There's a difference, يا أخي. It's not the drop of
I didn't talk about Liverpool. I talk about City.
تقطعني بنص الجملة يا أخي. تقطعنيش بنص الجملة لو سمحت.
Don't be rattled. خلاص
The
هدينا.
first 3 games of the season, City played. يا أخي, I don't want to talk anymore. خلاص, go ahead.
Calm down. خلاص, لا. والله guys, he gets upset and he cuts me off all the time.
يا
خلاص.
حبيبي, I never cut you off. You 22 minutes you spoke for 17 of them يا أخي. The first 3 games of the season.
Don't lie. You tell me always to intro the show. Don't lie to the people.
Again? How many cut-offs that in the last 2 minutes? 5 cut-offs in 2 minutes. Are you going to cut me off again?
لا
The
خلاص.
first 3 games of the season, Manchester City played without Rodri anyway. Now, Manchester City, without Rodri, can beat the bottom 15 teams in the league, home and away. No problem. They can beat Rodri. So that's 30 games of the season where them missing out on Rodri is not affected. The games against against these same exact teams, they need Haaland. Case in point, West Ham. Case in point, Brentford. The difference is not the quality of Haaland versus the quality of Rodri. It's the fact that on the bench, there is no one. Yani, let's say Rodri is 10 out of 10. Okay, no problem. Kovacic as a DM is 7 out of 10. Yahi 6 out of 10. But at least he's a DM who can play there. The problem with Haaland is, if Haaland is the 10 out of 10 striker, then Savio as a striker is 3 out of 10. Foden as a striker is 3 out of 10. This is the thing. They have no player in that
I disagree.
position. Now, if they go out in January and they sign a striker, this argument changes. The difference last season is, and the previous season, the difference with the massive difference in last season is, they had Julian Alvarez. Okay, Habibi Haaland, you're injured, you're not playing well, blah, blah, blah. Yalla, Alvarez, come play. He's a natural striker anyway, he scores goals. Now there is no Alvarez, yah. There is no Alvarez. They have players in Rodri's position that can replace him for 90% of the games. Yani, is Rodri needed to beat Ipswich at home and beat Brentford at home and beat West Ham away? No. But Haaland is needed because he scored in every single one of those goals. And they have no goal scorer like him, yahi. Grealish can't play there. And all these shit players, they can't play there. Imagine Doku playing a striker. Imagine Savio playing a striker. It doesn't work. Now I'm done. Go ahead. Couldn't let me speak. You know how much I spoke for? 1 minute, 15 seconds. Spam 115 in the chat.
I am actually now gonna actually say my opinion. I have a history of Manchester City winning league title. And
but what do you mean you have an history of
You cut me off.
See? I can do this as well. Yalla, I have 4 more cutoffs to go in the next 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, hear me out. I actually said that stop Haaland, stop Manchester City. But I actually think in the long term, I think he will find, if Haaland is injured, he will find a solution for Haaland. He will find a solution. I actually think that it is harder to find a solution for Rodri against a lot of teams in the league. That is my opinion. But I hear what Husam is saying. Kovacic is there, Gundogan is there, blah, 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 all this talk. I hear what you're coming from. You have an argument, right? It's an opinion. But I believe that Rodri is the most important player for them. So it is harder for them to compensate for the Rodri absence.
Yeah, I agree. He's the most important player. But you Mu'min, why are you ignoring the key argument? But there is no one
Because
on the bench.
I believe that at this point I have no evidence to actually say that
I have no
Kovacic.
evidence. Haaland gets injured. Who played up top?
It doesn't. You play Foden or Kevin De Bruyne after.
There you are. Foden has
False
a striker.
nine. False
you are.
nine. False
Foden,
nine.
false. Okay, no problem. No problem. I'll go with your logic. False nine, you need goal scoring wingers. Who's the goal scoring winger for Man City?
Savio can score goals.
There you are. خلاص. Argument done. I win the argument, guys. I win the argument. None. It's over. Husam
Actually,
wins.
you're
Husam
right.
wins. Said Savio is a goal scoring winger. Yeah. Okay, bro.
You're
Okay,
right.
nice
Yeah.
one. Nice one.
I see the argument
If
now.
Savio was a goal scoring winger, he'd be the best winger in the world.
I actually see your argument now. I'll take the L.
Thank you. See? Oh, Allahu Akbar. Mo took the L on a stream. Mo took the L on the stream. Bomba. First time in YouTube history in 3 years, Mo said, I take the L. Everyone right now spam Elmo in the chat. For his first time ever in the history of him making content that he admits for the first time ever that he took an L. Subhanallah. Elmo in the chat right now, wallah. Elmo in the chat right now, wallah.
I take the L.
That's it. That was
I'll
my
take
point
the
from
L.
the start.
I'll
No one,
take the L.
Habibi Rodri.
I am convinced now. Husam convinced.
Rodri
You really,
deserves Ballon d'Or.
once you said that sentence, like, yeah, false nine, you need a goal scoring wingers. You don't have a goal scoring wingers. Okay, so L. I see
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Rodri deserves to win.
Honestly,
Ballon
I
d'Or.
have to be honest here.
Rodri deserves to win Ballon d'Or. Rodri's a fantastic player. He's an amazing player.
I see that.
Recovery. But the
I
only
see
problem
that.
is Mahalan
I see
has
the
no
point.
replacement.
Yes.
That's
You
it.
are 100%. You're 100% correct.
Yani next week, who? Actually, let's look at the schedule just quickly. Yani next week,
Like,
مثلا.
because I have to say something. Let's do the math. If Foden gets 20 goals, which is I don't think he will get 20 goals, right? Gundogan won't get as many goals. Gundogan will get 10 goals. Kevin De Bruyne will get 10 goals. Where are the other goals? If Rodri, by the way, Rodri provided clutch him. So yeah, I see Husam's logic.
Let me tell you.
Scoring?
You know what?
Who's scoring? Jack Grealish is scoring? يعني give me a break.
يا أخي والله I have some shame. Let me tell you.
Gabriel,
One second. Let me tell you the
scores
City
more goals.
fixtures. Yeah. Let me tell you City fixtures. I'm gonna tell. Don't interrupt me. Just so you hear all the fixtures now. Yeah. Watford, Newcastle away, Slavan Bratislava, Fulham at home, Wolves away, Sparta Praha, Southampton at home, Bournemouth away, Sporting away. That's their next 8
Do you
fixtures.
believe they win against Newcastle?
There's a point I'm getting to here. The next 8 fixtures: Sporting, Bournemouth, Southampton, Sparta Praha, Wolves, Fulham, Slovan Bratislava, Watford, and Newcastle. The only game that anyone can make a genuine argument that they need Rodri to beat is Newcastle.
No. Hold on. Let me just put that. Brighton away.
After that is where they have a bad run.
Brighton away.
لا Hassan, you're starting the run after. I'm talking about the next 8
What
games.
run? 8 games.
The next 8 games: Watford, Newcastle, Bratislava, Fulham, Wolves, Sparta Prague, Southampton, Bournemouth.
Win. Apart from Newcastle, win.
Apart from Newcastle. طيب okay, 7 win.
Now comes the after one.
Yes,
Bournemouth away.
Spurs,
Bournemouth away. We can say Anfield. Brighton, Spurs at home. It's always a struggle for them sometimes. Juventus away. I think they're gonna smash Manchester United in the Manchester Derby. But Aston Villa away without Rodri, right?
Okay, now the next 8 games they have no Haaland. How many do they win?
No, I don't know, but nothing. But I think they struggle without Rodri as well in a lot of games.
Well, that's the thing.
I believe maybe in January we'll see how it comes in January. But I believe, in my opinion, City are in big trouble without Rodri. We'll see if Pep Guardiola can find a solution or not, to be honest. Let's do super chats related to thank you for everybody supporting the channel. We are not even. We almost have 500 people and we aren't on 200 likes, you frauds. As Aaron is saying, hit the like button. Come on now. Don't be cheap. Don't be Michael Oliver and hit that like button. Don't bottle it.
And also thank you for 6.9k. 100 subs away from 7k.
100 subs, 7k. I really, in this season, at least I want to reach 12k. End of the season, 12k.
End of the season?
Yeah, 15k, 20k. What's
end
your
of
target?
this whole season?
Yeah, what's your target?
25k, brother.
25K on him. You heard the man. 25K by the end of the season, guys, on Emmett Chef. The ACL is confirmed, actually. The ACL
Who confirmed it? Ornstein, you know what I hate about Ornstein? Ornstein's tweet is so like it's so vague, you know. He just says he will miss the season. He will miss
We'll
parts
see.
of the season, significant, but it's not a time.
But I'll tell you what, if it's an ACL, he's going to be out for the season. If it wasn't an ACL, if it's an MCL, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we're just going to talk about it. Rahul is saying, we wouldn't play the same way if we had 11 men. We literally had the game by the balls. I rate we would have kept going for goals at least until 70 minutes. Rahul, you are wrong, because you only had more possession than City in about 15 minutes of the whole game. Just to let you know, Rahul. So I believe Arsenal, is it ACL for real? Can you confirm, Husam, please?
Can someone just can we stop believing Ali? Okay, Abdi Has is the guy that we need to believe.
Abdi Has.
Rodri will undergo more tests in the next hour, but expect to miss the remainder of the season with an ACL injury. Abdi Has, just tell us who your source is.
ESPN UK, they said. ESPN.
Okay. Fair enough. Wish him a speedy recovery. Go ahead, Mo.
Hopefully he comes back. So, Rahul, I disagree with you. I think Arsenal came with a plan. I think once you went 2-1 up, you were planning to play the transition football and try to be an outlet for Havertz. But anyway, it is. And Fabrizio Romano just tweeted as well. So,
What did they tweet exactly?
Okay, let me just see now, because now this is getting...
Is that the same thing Abdi Has said? Abdi has earned his trust in this chat. Everyone trusts Abdi Has.
Let's see, Romano. This is big news. Rodri
will
undergo more tests
in the next hours, but Man City expect him to miss the remainder of the season with ACL injury. The initial feeling after first test is for an anterior cruciate ligament tear in his right knee.
I don't understand how, you know that it's very, you know, when you do the MRI, it shows right away if the ligament is torn or not. I don't know what this
more he needs more scans.
I don't know what you do MRI, the result comes out, it's torn or not torn. What degree? First,
listen, we wish Rodri a speedy recovery. I don't celebrate injuries, never have, never will. So we wish him a speedy recovery.
This is actually not great. Not great. Mo, where are you located? We did that one. James Sosa. Mo, LFC Manchester City haven't played City, Villa, Spurs away. And that's why I'm saying.
Or Newcastle away.
I want to see Arsenal.
Away.
I am waiting
or Chelsea away. Actually, City have played. Actually, I don't know why I included Chelsea away. That's an easy game, to be fair. So forget Chelsea.
Arsenal. I'm actually going to judge Arsenal against Liverpool at home.
October 27th, no?
And Newcastle. Yes. The reason why
I don't know if you are aware of this, Mo Habibi. But I'm chilling until late October, because late October onwards, the hell starts. I hope you are aware of this.
For you. Yeah, for you.
Yes, go look at Liverpool fixtures from late October until January, please.
We're looking at it now. Liverpool in late October have Arsenal. Number one, Liverpool have Chelsea at home. End of October. Leipzig away. Wednesday. And Arsenal Sunday. Then Brighton at home, easy. Leverkusen at home, easy. Aston Villa at home should be okay. Southampton away, easy. Real Madrid at
Brighton
home.
at home, easy. Aston Villa at home, easy. Leverkusen at home, easy. Subhanallah.
Yeah.
Maybe do you think we're Real Madrid? Relax.
You would have the same energy if you say Arsenal play this team. You're gonna say easy.
Yeah, but Arsenal
gaslighter.
Arsenal are better than us. No gaslighter.
Every single underlying stat say that you're better than Arsenal at the current moment. Every single underlying stat. We have a sample.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, but okay, no problem. Look who Arsenal played.
Gaslighters.
Look who Arsenal played. Look who we played.
We'll see how it is. We'll see. But I'm not gonna make full-on conclusion. But we'll see how it is. Guys, 15 likes away from 200. I'm just saying. Jack House said Arsenal needs Saliba. Gabriel play every single game, bro.
And
Do
we
you
need
believe that?
Konate to play every single game. At least Saliba and Gabriel.
No,
are more-
Kwanzaa's competent enough. You're wrong.
Yes, and he showed his competence.
But
away
also,
at
I have to say that actually, Jack, I disagree with this because I believe Calafiori and Timber are adequate enough to play center backs.
Yes.
I disagree with this. Without in my head, Calafiori is a good defender and Timber is a very good defender, and I think they can fill in for some time. This notion that it's only that's why Arsenal bought freaking Calafiori.
And Calafiori and Timber are better than Kwanzaa and Gomez anyway, so let's not even go there.
Yes, I agree with that. They're both better. Jay finished. Mo, with the club LFC ran out of steam last season, but now with a new manager and no reinforcements, we should win the league with Nunes still there. I'm gonna respond, Jay. Liverpool now play way more controlled football. Liverpool now play way more controlled football. Liverpool now at the current moment. You are in gung-ho football. So I believe that Liverpool are playing a better brand of football now than Jurgen Klopp. That is my opinion, in my opinion. And I think that Liverpool will strengthen in January. If FSG don't strengthen in January, it's just idiots. If Liverpool are still within the touching distance and they don't strengthen in January, يعني خلاص, people have to... People, والله العظيم, people, Liverpool need to stop going to Anfield if FSG don't strengthen in January.
Yeah,
they need
good
to
luck
stop
with
going
that,
to
good luck with that.
They need to stop going to the stadium. Arsenal defense is better now. Check opponents. I literally just on FBref at the current moment. FG conceded for the oppositions. Liverpool and Man City 3.6 and 3.9, and Arsenal XG conceded is 6.3. So simple.
Yeah, but look at the teams they played. Brighton, Aston
yes,
Villa.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Wow, we conceded less XG after playing Ipswich, Brentford, Nottingham Forest at home, and Bournemouth. Wow.
We'll see in the next games. That is why I'm saying the next games are crucial for Arsenal to prove everyone wrong. We'll see. I actually believe they're gonna buy players.
I'm done with all the people who prop up Slot in a way by disrespecting Klopp. I'm done with all these people. Only two managers have beat Pep Guardiola to a league title in the last 10 years. Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho. And that's it. No one else.
Antonio Conte.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when they had the ready-made team. So, yeah. Two managers.
We're
talking about running out of steam.
You beat.
I'm sure Jay was saying in the quadruple charge season.
Yeah, you beat Pep when Pep was down to, like, he didn't have players and he didn't have center backs.
Yeah, and Pep beat Klopp without investment and when we had 4 center backs out. So now what? Why are you quiet? Top of the league, January. We were top of the league in January and we had 4 center backs out. Yalla, say something.
So what is the reason why?
So
and Pep beat Arteta when Saliba and Thomas Partey were out.
What's Klopp v Pep here? Okay,
but you said I only respect people. So do you respect Arteta that much then? As much as Jurgen Klopp? That's not no logic here.
Arteta as Klopp. Why are you changing my words? You want to get an imaginary W because you took an L already? Don't change my words.
Imaginary?
Yeah.
I don't look for
imaginary
W
here. Yeah, stop.
I don't look for that.
Words. Just because you
we have to take into account the injuries, suspensions, and the opponents faced in these last 5 games. Wolves, Villa, City, Spurs, Brighton, quite decent teams. Absolutely, Akil. I agree with that. So we'll wait. But I still think, based on what I saw, I still think that I need to wait. I'm not saying that Liverpool are better than Arsenal, but I'm saying that Liverpool have a good chance of being in that title race. I'm not changing my opinion until they aren't. Once they change, once I see something different, I'm going to change my opinion. I'm simple. Yeah. You can call me flip-flop or whatever.
In a title race, by the way.
You can call me flip-flop or whatever. Matthew, I even go further. Liverpool and City will have a 2-horse race here. Our squads are more complete. Arsenal isn't sustainable without a scorer. I'm going to let Husam answer this.
Bro, Liverpool's starting 11 is 1 injury to a non-world class player away from crisis. I'm not even gonna go there. Khalas. Listen, I hope no one gets injured, but that's not realistic. I exist in the real world.
Mr. Happ is saying AFC had multiple injury suspensions to key players, had 10 men for 2 games, and had Villa, Spurs, City away. Any team would be more open defensively. No, you still No, you wouldn't be more open defensively. I disagree with that. It's fine. You should not concede chances. Last season, you didn't concede chances. You still were the best team, by the way. So I still disagree with you. But the thing that people don't talk about is how open Man City are, conceding 5 goals. Same as Man. Guys, news. Manchester City conceded the same goals as Manchester United.
Yes, but then they have a cyborg up front.
Yeah. Yes. But against better oppositions, we'll see. We'll see how they play against better oppositions. And I don't count that Chelsea first game because they conceded chances. And if Jackson had shooting boots, they would have tied the game, in my opinion. Pep getting Asian striker from Celtic in January. Yes, I heard about this. I heard about this, that he's getting another striker. I heard about this. How Arsenal going to score without corners? Answer. Do you know that do you know that Arsenal are 15th in XG, non-penalty XG? Do you know that?
Yeah, but listen, they have a set piece coach for a reason.
So you believe it's sustainable to keep relying on set pieces?
I mean, Stoke City did it. Why can't Arsenal do it?
All right. Set piece is a big weapon in the Premier League, to be honest, and I salute Arsenal for it. But it's I think they need to stop creating more.
Are they removing corners from the game or something? If they aren't,
but corners, how many goals are they going to give you? 15, 20 goals a season? That's it.
Score more than that.
We'll see. Castor said, FSG buying more clubs than players. Mo, wallahi, have some shame. We ain't buying shit in January. I told you Ariel Zubamendi is going to City. Khalas, negative people. I'm still
negative people. Yeah, because you know what you want? I'll tell you guys what Mo wants.
Yes.
Mo wants Liverpool to be part of this title race for content purposes. It could be. So he can sit here and, oh my God, Liverpool are in the title. So in March, he's like, Liverpool fell off. You see why he's laughing?
No,
Liverpool,
la wallahi.
Yeah, Liverpool. So in March, when we fall off, guys, Liverpool fell off.
Don't lie.
Sam told you all season long, you need the DM and you need players.
Don't lie. No, don't lie.
Is what it is.
I don't want to banter.
That's what I'm saying, Tom. That's what he wants. Content, Habibi. MHF, footage mode on Husam. Yeah, smile. Wallahi, and smile.
يا أخي, I am, يعني أنت when you swear you're a bit, والله العظيم, that's not the point. والله العظيم, I'm watching Liverpool and I believe Liverpool go into every game favorites to win the game now. Every game.
Yeah.
Apart from Man City away, hold on. But the reason why it's different, and I want people to understand this for the last time, City going to Brighton away aren't favorites. Right?
Says
Liverpool. Mo. Says me. That's my opinion. It's Mo's opinion. Sorry. I mean Chelsea, not City. Sorry. I misspoke. I said Chelsea. The reason why I don't include Chelsea and the likes of Spurs and Lexus, I believe 3 teams in the league are favorites in the favorites. They shouldn't win, but our favorites are going to win the game. Most likely, the most likely outcome to win the games is Liverpool, Arsenal, City. That doesn't mean they're going to win every game, but I believe they have the teams to win the majority of the games for Liverpool, apart from Arsenal away, City away, right? Arsenal, City away, and Liverpool away. I don't think they're going to win every game, but I think these are the 3 teams where if I'm a betting man, and I'm not, I'll bet on them winning the games. This is my argument here. This is why I'm saying the 3 teams are together. Is there someone better than other? Yes. City are better than both Liverpool and Arsenal. And Liverpool are yet to convince me that they are better than Arsenal. First,
so that is my opinion. To gaslight.
No, you say you're not in a title race completely.
No, wallahi, that's a lie. Once again. You are lying so much and taking so many L's on the stream.
Bro, everyone you said knows. Liverpool have 5% chance of winning the title. That is not the definition of your
title. You
have a very slim chance. Okay, so you don't think you have a chance of winning the league?
No, we're going to fall off in February.
If you full on say that,
also,
you know what you're doing, Husam? Do you know what you're doing? You're doing the opposite of what you think I am doing. What you're doing is that you're saying that. So if you are in a title race and you still have a chance, you'll say, oh, we won it under against the odds, which is you going to be right.
Oh, we are against the odds. That's true.
Yeah, but the problem is you say, oh, but we weren't in a title race. No, you have a team to win. You have a lot of
I said we are
players.
in the title race, but 10%
You have a lot
chance.
of world class. You have a lot of world class
I said
players.
City 50, Arsenal 40, us 10.
Yeah, I disagree with this, but fine.
طب خلاص okay عادي, we can disagree.
Cameron here is saying, is that Cam? Cam, that's actually Cam.
Yeah, that's
Why
Cam.
is Husam? Okay, what is Husam's opinion on Mr. Dumb of Dumb and Dumber?
Husam's opinion is it's 5 games into the season, and we need to take a chill pill and wait for consistency before asking for apologies or changes in opinion. And for Darwin Núñez specifically, until he scores 30 Premier League goals only in the Premier League, I'm not apologizing. That's my, because out of all the breakdowns he caused over the last 2 years, forgiveness will only come after 30 Premier League goals. That's it.
Nilut Pal, big up Nilut Pal. Husam, would you support Arsenal on 27th of October to help them win the league? Because since yesterday, it seems like it. I'm very sorry to ask this question, but it is on my mind since yesterday.
Yes, Nilut Pal, I'm gonna support Arsenal against Liverpool. It doesn't even like, why should I respond to this? Just because you sent it in a super chat? Go to the next one.
Arsenal scored 43 goals from set pieces in 2 years. That is a magnificent.
Very impressive. Yeah, they're very
impressive, to be honest. They fouled the goalkeepers, but when other people foul the goalkeepers, it gets called off. City, without Haaland goals, have scored only 3 goals. Yeah, this season, the whole plan is built around Erling Haaland. I agree with this.
Yeah. Haaland has been, this season, because they have no replacement, it's just a lot more difficult. That's the problem. Nilut Pal, expect better, bro. I expect that comment is a comment I expect from an idiot like Chills, not like you. Anyway. Yeah, he's been watching me 3 years, so that's why I ignored them.
500 people here, 200 likes, 300 likes target. Guys in the chat, I want a question about you. I want a
Did we hit 200 likes?
Yes, 220 likes. The aim is
Let's
300
go.
likes.
300, yalla. Let's do it.
I need a genuine question about Chelsea. I want you to ask me a genuine question about Chelsea. I know there's a lot of questions on here. And in the chat as well, I want genuine questions about Chelsea.
What's the genuine question about Chelsea you want?
Ask me. Well, I know a lot in your head that you want to ask
me?
about Chelsea. Yes.
No, there is nothing on my mind. Listen, they lost to West Ham because West Ham are crap. And they give the good ingredients. West Ham had a very good transfer window. Please go look at their players. You cannot tell me West Ham are currently. Did you see where they are in the league?
Yes.
West Ham are 14th. You cannot tell me there are 13 teams better than West Ham. There aren't. If you look at their team, I'll tell you the West Ham team right now. The West Ham team, listen to these names. You would think I'm reading out like a proper. Mavropanos, Edson Alvarez, Kilman, Emerson, Paqueta, Guaido Rodriguez, Wan-Bissaka, Kudus, Bowen, Somerville, Cresswell, Soler, Antonio, Souček, Fabianski, Soufal, Ings, Todibo. That's not a team that should be 14th. I think the problem is Lopetegui. And by the way, I watched the interview of David Moyes, the press conference from before he left. And he said it himself.
Yes.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Check it. Anyway, he said it.
I actually don't know. Actually,
he said it. At the end of the day, it's all about winning the trophies, and he won West Ham the trophy. And that's just the reality of the situation.
He's not calling me out. He said it's different standards when it's your own club, lads.
Yeah, but he said that to Mo's face 100 times.
He said that on my stream and on his stream. Like, he's not calling me out.
Yeah.
خلاص, يعني what do you want me to do?
This is true because you wanted Inzaghi sacked.
Not on the spot. I wanted Inzaghi sacked when he lost the league, yes.
So is it okay if an Arsenal fan wants Inzaghi Arteta sacked this season?
100%. And I said that. Do you think I changed my opinion?
Different standards.
How is it? It's the same standards.
It is.
Why do people always on my channel say that, Mo, why do you always ask the question, what's the threshold of Arteta? Why do you think that is? Because of standards. So simple. And people don't like that question. Martin, Soraida, all the Arsenal fans that watch me, Mo, why do you always ask this question? What is the threshold of Arteta? Dayo doesn't like it because I hold Arsenal to a higher standard. And people don't like it. It's very
Speaking of
simple.
standards, Chelsea 3-0 win. Jackson scored twice. Palmer scored twice. Are they actually a good team?
Yes, they are a good team. Yes, they are a good team. And Maresca is learning. That is the reality. The reality, he is. You always don't
Big
like.
up Soraida.
She makes fun of. She's like, Mo always asks this question: when are you gonna sack Arteta? What if he doesn't win the league? You guys know. You guys know, Soraida. You know that I always ask this question, and you don't like it. But anyway, Chelsea are learning. Chelsea are defending better. Chelsea, Maresca, I actually think he's learning. I think he's absolutely learning. He is getting, I'm going to tell you, in the beginning of the season, when I watched him, I said on the football terrace that if Maresca keeps leaving 4 or 5 players ahead of the ball when he's defending, he's going to get called, he's going to get caught. Now, I see people tracking back. I see players defending. I see compact lines. I see a shield in front of the back line. So he's learning. So I have
think
to give him
too
credit.
early to give too much Chelsea prop?
No, there is no too much prop. They're still up and down. They'll watch the second half of Crystal Palace or the first half of Wolves versus the other game when they won when they were second best.
But you know what the weird thing is about Chelsea?
Yeah.
This is the weird thing. And this is actually a question. This is not even like me stating an opinion. Chelsea in the same season had the Crystal Palace game at home, and then they had the Wolves game away and the West Ham game away in the same season. By the way, Crystal Palace this season, I'll double check it now, but I think Crystal Palace are yet to have a victory this whole year. Actually, they have 2 points only. Yep. No, actually, they have 3 points, all 3 draws. So they haven't even won a game of football yet. Their draws are against Manchester United and Chelsea. So, like, it just makes no sense. I don't know how they like. I have no idea how they drew to fucking Palace, but then they did that. That's the thing that just confusing.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Chelsea. Chelsea's
about them?
inconsistencies is weird.
They're very inconsistent. Yes.
Yeah,
they
but that's
are.
what I'm saying. How did they draw at home to Palace, but then do that to West Ham?
I know how they draw complacency. When they went 1-0 up after the Wolves second half, the players, bro, if
Palace.
you watch that second half, oh yeah, against Palace. No. When they won against Wolves in the second half and everybody started praising them, bro.
They believed their own hype, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh my God, the players believed their own hype. Bro, Madueke started dribbling and not passing. Bro, in that game, everyone was playing, believing that this is the same second half as Wolves, bro. And Crystal Palace completely roughed them. Bro, they roughed them. I believe that once players start believing their own hype, you lose games. You lose focus because you stop playing as a team. To be honest, the Crystal Palace second half, bro, Palmer started complaining to the referee. Enzo Fernandez started complaining to the referee because they were roughed. They were roughed in the second half against Crystal Palace. That is what happened. And I'm still thinking that Maresca gave them a shake. I know that against Bournemouth. Bournemouth is a tough team, but I believe that the end they won against Bournemouth.
Bournemouth actually was the worst game they played this season.
Yes,
even though
they were second best, 100%.
They were second best the whole game. Evan Nilsson has blood on his hands.
They were second best, 100%, in my opinion. In the second half against Crystal Palace, it creeped that we are good. To be honest, there was a lot of like physical.
Second best striker in this league.
What?
Is
because
Nicholas
he scored 2 goals? No.
in this league. No. Who's better than Nicholas Jackson other than Haaland, of course?
I didn't see Jackson as consistent. Like sometimes when push comes, I think Jackson
Havertz or Jackson?
I would take Jackson. As a striker, I would take Jackson. But here's my problem with Jackson. Again, I'm gonna repeat this.
So crazy how you haven't said Isaac's name yet.
Isaac, I forgot. And I'm not thinking. I'm thinking Jackson
Isaac,
and Havertz.
Watkins.
I believe Watkins is better than Jackson, of course. I believe Solanke still The problem is he plays for Spurs, so I'm believing this season Solanke is going to go down the list to be the 10th best striker in the league because he plays for Spurs, like every other player that plays for Spurs. Jota. My problem with Jackson is, and I say that about Kai Havertz, when push comes to shove and you need Jackson, I haven't seen it yet.
This is true, low-key, because I don't think he's...
Do you remember against Man City?
FA Cup
and against Crystal Palace. And against Crystal Palace.
Why they lost, and then Lewis is like, potch out after the game. Jackson
when push, I need, by the way, I would rather have the striker that will get me 15 goals, right? But will win with the games. And the one chance
coming from a deep hurt against Lautaro Martinez, by the way. صح?
He knows. Yes.
I know the deep cut. Because he's like, Lautaro Martinez will score 4 goals against Salernitana, but when I need him against AC Milan, he will not turn up.
Yeah, I will tell you the difference. I would rather, and just hear me out, people, I would rather have the guy that will score 15 goals, but will win me the games when I need him, than the guy that will give me 25 goals, but the rest of the team are scoring in the same game. And that's why Mohamed Salah is elite. But Mohamed Salah didn't replicate his first season. Do you know how many times Mohamed Salah rescued a point or won 3 points? Do you remember the Spurs game where he put everyone on the floor? When he put everyone on the floor, did you remember him winning against Everton on his own? Do you remember him against Man City when he dribbled a whole team and to score a goal? That is why it is not about 25 goals. It's about when push comes to shove, you are there to give me the 3 points. You are there to rescue a point. That is what I need. That's why Gabriel with the set pieces are clutch for Arsenal. So clutch.
Yeah, but set pieces are part of the game, though.
Yeah, but that's why I say Gabriel is clutch for Arsenal, because he wins you 3 points by being clutch. That's why I'm waiting for Jackson to deliver when there are 2 chances in the game and Jackson has 1 and he scores that 1, 3 points. That is Jackson for me. Oh, but we scored 50,000 goals and he scored the majority of the goals. It's it's clutch, in my opinion. The player that is clutch, in my opinion. And that is why I'm looking at Jackson. Bro, if Jackson, because Jackson has things that is in his arsenal that are very good. Link up play, turns, dropping deep, running from the side, like the goal he scored. Yeah. You know that is a big thing for a forward, right? Receiving the ball with the back to the defender and turn. There's a massive thing in the, yeah. Not a lot of people can do that, knowing where Thierry Henry spoke about this a lot of times, about how to turn a defender to create space for yourself.
Jackson, don't even mention Henry, because it's
no, but my point is that even Lukaku said that he learned it from Thierry Henry. He said that Thierry Henry taught him this. No. When he played that season, when he played for Inter, when he got 30 goals.
From Yakubu. That's who he learned from. Let's not be
In my opinion, Jackson has everything. The problem for me is Jackson has these bozo moments in front of the goal. This bozo moment where he just shits the bed. You know what I mean?
I think Jackson is not a top striker.
No, he's not yet. No,
I don't think he's a top striker.
No,
I don't think he'll ever become.
And that's why he will ever become. You don't think he will ever become?
That's why do you think Chelsea wanted Osimhen? They believe in Jackson? Come on now. Please.
Chat, yes or no? Chat, do you believe Jackson will be a top striker? Yes or no? Yes, if you believe he's going to be a top striker. No, if you don't believe he's going to be a top striker.
Maybe some people exist in their own minds and all where they're like, oh, bring in Osimhen and Jackson is going to play left wing. No, he will not. He was going to go bench, man.
Would you take Jackson or Kai Havertz? Why are you smiling?
Sorry, that was an accident. I didn't hear you, sorry.
Oh my God. Bro, he's exposed! He's exposed! What the fuck? He's exposed.
You know, using your logic, Havertz.
Can we just have this moment? Stop. Someone clip this. Someone clip this. He did not answer the question. Okay. Lewis, clip this. Lewis,
I am going to destroy Mo with his own logic. He said he wants a player.
I don't
Stop,
want logic.
stop.
I don't want logic. I
He
want you to
said
answer the question. No.
he
No.
wants
Wallah,
player-
I'm not gonna let you talk. Husam, I'm not gonna answer the
Okay, I'm
question
not gonna
first.
answer it the way that you want.
No,
You think
just
I'm
give me a
Martin?
name. Just give me a
Think I'm
name.
Martin?
Just give me
Think
a
I'm
name.
Tayo? I'm gonna answer
Why
it the
you
way
want-
I want. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Habibi, give me a
No.
name and then explain.
Back to
Just
the
give me a
topic.
name.
Using Mo's logic, he wants a striker.
I'm off the camera. I'm off
that-
camera. He's
okay,
full
no
screen.
problem. Using Mo's
screen.
logic, no problem. I'm used to the big screen, baby. Let's go. I did this in front of 3,000 people. Alhamdulillah. Using Mo's logic, he wants a player that scores goals when it matters. Who scored a goal in the Champions League final? Who scored 2 winners against Brentford? Who scored 3, 4, 5, 6 winners last season? Kai Havertz. Done. Using Mo's logic, Havertz is better. Done.
I don't want anyone from now on MHF, on Don Husam, on Footy Judge Mo to say that Mo gaslight Liverpool fans. Never. Unless in the same sentence you say Husam gaslight Arsenal fans.
Who's better? Havertz. For
I
me.
don't want anyone to say
Samina,
that I gaslight.
I'm taking Havertz over Jackson all day, man.
Okay.
Why do we all of a sudden act
got
like
pressed.
Jackson's a good player?
got
Jackson
pressed.
ain't a good player, man. Jackson is mid.
But Havertz is good. Or mid as well,
Yeah,
but better.
يعني he's above mid.
He's above mid a little bit.
Jackson is mid. Havertz is above mid a little.
Above mid a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. But to be honest with you,
This is how I drank the strikers in the league. I'd go 1 Haaland, 2 Isak, 3 Watkins, 4 Jota, and 5 Solanke.
Hold on. Is there new news about Rodri?
Says who? If it's Ali, I told you don't believe Ali 100 times.
No. Can someone, is Rodri, did he get an ACL or no? I'm not following here. Ornstein. Okay. Ornstein.
What did Ornstein tweet?
Okay, I'm not following, guys. I'm not following. Did Ornstein tweet that Rodri? No, he didn't. It's the same.
No, it's the same tweet. It's the same tweet from an hour ago. He didn't change it.
No, okay.
John Duran, it's too early. It's too early. We need Duran some time first.
Bro, John Duran, bro. John Duran hype, bro. I've seen this.
Yeah.
John Duran hype is crazy.
Guys, it's 5 games. Guys, it's 5 games into the season. If Luis Diaz continues this goal scoring form, he's going to have 38 and 38.
Allah, I love him.
Erling Haaland continues this goal scoring form, he's going to score 48 goals. Both things are not going to happen. Chill. It's 5 games into the season. Talk Nunez, he's trash. Watch that talk about Nunez.
Nunes. Who said Nunes in the chat? Time them out.
Yeah, GC, so weird. It's like talk Nunez. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, deserve time.
Have you watched Husam before on his channel?
Have you never watched
Husam literally so
you know I got flipped up by this No Context Fan TV guy because I said Nunes irks my soul, and all the top heads are angry.
Really?
They're like, oh, Don Husam is this, Don Husam is that.
Why?
They like Nunez. I don't know for what.
It's your right to not like a player.
What can I do?
Okay. Let's flip it. Let's talk about when will you change your opinion about Chelsea or won't? How many games do you need to make a full judgment on Chelsea? 15, 20?
With a team, it's a bit similar to players. It's consistency is king, Mo. Consistency is king because you look at Chelsea, and I cannot have this opinion 10 like 5 games into the season. Chelsea, I'll change my mind 15 games into the season. So we have a good sample size. We can analyze their playing style. We can analyze anything. So 15 games into the season, I'll sit here and say Chelsea X, Chelsea Y. That's it. But we need some time more. We cannot just sit up here and say, oh, Chelsea are this and Chelsea are that. Man, we need some time. Arafat? It's all about time, bro.
I get your point. So how many?
15 games, and then we can see, look where they are at in the league and all that shit. Same for my club.
Actually, by the way, I am that YouTuber, people, just to let you know. I am someone who, I'm not like Husam. I'm not like Terry. I'm not like Lewis. I always analyze what's in front of me. I don't make a final decision, but I analyze. You can call me whatever. I am analyzing the first 5 games of Chelsea, and I think Chelsea are not as bad as people thought.
Essentially, Mo is devil's advocate, is what he's saying.
Like, is that consistent? Yes or no? Is that not consistent? I don't know. But I'm someone, because that is, I believe when I started YouTube, I always believed I'm going to analyze what's in front of me. I'm not going to do the waiting thing. I don't sit on the fence. And I'm not calling Husam sitting on the fence. I say Husam is more patient. Husam is like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until I judge a player. For me, I absolutely, even with my friends, when I play football, I make judgment on players from the first touch. First game, I say this guy's not good for our team. In the tryouts, I say that guy's good. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I get it wrong. I have to admit. But I'm so quick to judgment. That is me. That is my personality, by the way. I'm very quick to judge. And a lot of times I get it wrong, and a lot of times, and sometimes I get it right. But I always judge people quickly, to be honest. My wife always says that. I always judge quickly. Yeah. She always says, oh, you judge too quickly. You trust people too quickly, and you don't trust them quickly as well. And I always do that, you know? But I'm a man that can raise their hand and take the L sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time.
He's definitely right. You do trust people quickly. This is true.
Yeah, I do.
So I've had to snap you 4 or 5 times. But خلاص, alhamdulillah, you're back in reality now.
Manchester in...
لا بالله عليك, let's not ruin the stream. بالله عليك, let's not ruin the stream.
Why?
Let's not ruin the stream and talk about Man United. I beg you, please.
You want to end the stream, Dave?
Listen, yeah. We're not going to sit up here and talk about Man United. Man United are so shit.
There are a couple of super chats that needs to be done. One.
I'll read them. Anything but Man United, I beg you. We cannot do Man United section.
Chelsea are back after beating 2 relegation teams. Luke Skywalker. Big up, Luke. Guys.
Luke, I love you, bro. I love the energy Luke shows. Just shitting on everyone. Let's go, Luke.
Let's go, Luke. Guys, I really want to get to 400 likes live here. It's a big ask. But 400 likes here will make my day.
It's a big ass.
Big ask. Ask.
Oh, I meant big ass. But what's going on?
Big ask, people. I want 400 likes live on the stream.
I thought you were talking about Lewis showing his ass to
do you know what the thing about this is? That this is what I'm seeing. I am seeing it is so cringy now in the Premier League between these teams, right?
City and Chelsea.
Liverpool and Arsenal, and everyone hates Man United.
Liverpool and Arsenal is just me, by the way. If you look at Twitter, Liverpool fans are cooking Arsenal.
No, really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah.
Bro. We'll see.
Me and a couple of YouTubers are saying that.
You and a couple of YouTubers.
Yes, are on Arsenal's side, but mostly it's...
Bro, but I believe it's so cringe sometimes between Liverpool and Arsenal, especially you. I work with you. You are my Liverpool representative, ya akhi.
I love my
Listen,
club.
people, before I love my club.
My club.
I'm going to type something in the chat, guys. And I want everyone to copy and paste this into the... Have they started yet?
Yes, let's go.
Guys, everyone in the chat, right? Guys, I want you to copy and paste this into the Football Terrace chat with the top 6. MHF Raid. Go and spam MHF Raid now. Come on.
If I don't see the Football Terrace entirety of the chat, MHF Raid, you're all frauds. Spam MHF Raid in the Football Terrace chat right here, right now. We have
Come on now. And I appreciate you guys. We are 8 likes away from 300. So you guys are one step closer. So hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Remember, tonight is A-listers with Igal and Lewis. We'll see a fight.
City Lewis in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
People. I'm already spamming it. Start spamming. Yalla, let's go.
Let's go, people. Yalla. See you guys soon. We're out of here, people.